Top opinions presented in current sports.
Especially the Cleveland Browns, whose season ends abruptly early year after year after year.
Year
Anyway,
16. They have the second longest streak without making the playoffs.
Absolutely.
The only person that has higher is the Seattle Mariners.
Then that's horrible. But now, I want you to put your GM hat on. That's what we're going to do right now. We're going to put our GM hat on. Who would you take? Who would you take with the number one pick in the NFL draft?
I feel like with the number one picks, usually you go after well, 9 times you go with a quarterback. That's what everybody. But I feel like at the Cleveland Browns, how many quarterbacks are you gonna take? How many quarterbacks are you gonna take without, like, you took Johnny Manziel a couple years ago. Where is he? Where is Johnny Manziel? You made this big thing about getting Robert Griffin. Where's Robert Griffin? I think you gotta just, all right, this is what we're doing. We're not gonna be any good next year either. You know what? We're gonna let's scrap this. Let's start young. Deshaun Kaiser showed promise. He's probably the most talked about Cleveland Brown quarterback I can remember in the last 5-6 years, positive wise, where he had some good number games. They didn't win a game, but the kid showed a couple promise, right? So I think you put a running back in there, sell some tickets. I think you either go after Saquon Barkley or you go after Bryce Love. You throw a running back there, and you just say, hey, these are my two guys. Almost like Dak and Zeke, these guys are going to be young. They're not going to have that impact right away. But let's see if we can get some of the same results as Dak and Zeke gave me. Not right away, but let's see if we can get there. And I think you just build guys around them. You get a couple veteran guys to mold these young guys. I feel like you got to give somebody a chance. You keep drafting quarterback after quarterback after quarterback, and then you draft them, and then these guys literally fall off the face of the earth. No, it's a serious question. Where is Johnny Manziel? Where is he?
He's going to CFL.
He's in the CFL.
He's going. I think that they relinquish it so he'll be able to get into the CFL.
And where's Robert Griffin? You should know because you look like him. That's probably your twin brother, your long lost brother.
Well,
you look like Robert Griffin.
You need to call me. Maybe we could get him on the show.
Maybe, because where is he? What is he doing with his life? So I think you go with a running back. That's me, though. Not that I'm the greatest GM in the world, but you got to try something. I don't think drafting a quarterback is going to fix your problem.
Okay. So I'm going to put my GM hat on. And if I was the owner, I would fire you as the GM.
That's fine.
Because you have to. You have to get a quarterback. I understand you say Kaiser showed promise, or I don't know what you want to talk about. The team went winless, all right? Any team, listen, you have to get what's the best possible thing out there. A quarterback. A quarterback is the focal point of your team. You can build around a quarterback. There's not too many that I can think of that you can build around a running back. Not too many teams really do it.
I didn't say that.
No, listen to what I'm saying. You said they're not going to win next year. You're not going to. Listen, they got Josh Gordon back. Josh Gordon is a stud. He's a stud. And he hasn't played in almost 2 seasons. 2 full seasons. I think you draft a quarterback. You get a quarterback. Who do they have out there? They have Josh. I don't know. They were talking about Josh Allen from Wyoming. I think you're throwing. I don't know. I think that's crazy. He's good. I think personally, you shouldn't go that way. You should definitely go. What's the young quarterback's name from USC?
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold. I like him. I think they should go that way. He has an arm. He's tall. He sees over the defense, the defense, and you could build around him. I understand they've gotten quarterbacks the last few years, and it's been a dud. But listen, you have to take a shot in the dark. But I don't think you take a shot in the dark with a running back. Running backs, what are the average for the career? 4 or 5 years. The average for. But you need a quarterback. You need foundation, and that foundation is a quarterback. I don't think running back will get you to the point where you need to be.
Okay. Well, even if I don't take a listen, I don't agree with the whole we're gonna draft a new quarterback again, an unproven quarterback. I feel like with the Browns, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result.
Yeah, but it's not like they're drafting the same quarterback.
But you're drafting a quarter. How many quarterbacks have gone through the Browns organization in the last 5 years?
Listen, you got to get it right sooner or later. I don't think you get it right with a running back. You get a good running back, then what?
You know, all right, then we don't get a running back. You know what we do? We trade the pick.
For what?
Let's see what. Let's just throw the pick out there and see what we get back.
Jimmy G, he good. 49ers ain't giving him up.
Let's just see what we can get then. You gotta expend all options. You don't have to necessarily trade the pick, but you can go in that route too. Trade the number 1 pick.
That's an option.
You can trade the number 1 pick.
That's an option.
And then see what else you can get back. Maybe you can get somebody. Who knows? You might be able to weasel away the Eagles with a Nick Foles, hypothetically. Not saying I would do that, but I'm just giving you an example before you jump out of the chair.
No. All right.
You see what I'm saying?
I see you with that one.
Okay.
I have no problem with that.
Okay.
To see what you can get.
Just to see what you can get. You dangle, just throw it out there and let's see what you can
Browns,
get out
you need
there.
to hire us.
Yeah, because obviously I just don't agree with you keep drafting quarterbacks and then these guys end up becoming on the FBI most wanted list or they just become missing.
Listen.
It's gonna be I can't wait for the 30. I can't wait for ESPN to do a 30 for 30 on
Browns.
all the Browns. No, the quarterbacks of the Browns.
Period.
That's what I can't wait for. That's what I'm waiting for. That's what I'm waiting for. That's what I'm waiting for.
I hear you.